support such a great cause. In the early 1960s, my grandfather, Bill Bubb, who was a World War II veteran, had heard about, he had a background in drumming and a heart for history, and he had heard about a recruitment day that was happening in Delmar, or Slingerland's neighboring town, and he dragged one of his 5 sons down to check it out, and he subsequently joined along with his son and convinced his other 4 sons to join with him, and that was my grandfather, and 3 of his sons are still actively involved, and many of his grandchildren, including myself. Not everyone could be here today because the next generation has been born, so 2 of our Fifers have recently had babies, and we're not able to join us today, but that's how we get new recruits. So, let's see here. My father, who is our bass drummer, Skip Bubb, he actually was able to take my grandfather on a very similar flight to what we are raising funds for today, and it was an unforgettable experience for both of them. So I do thank you for supporting this organization. I'm going to give you a little bit of background about Fifes and Drums. Fifes and Drums have had a long tradition in the United States military and beyond. In the early days of war, of course, there were no walkie-talkies or radios or means to communicate to large groups of people what the next move of the army should be, so they used fifes and drums to provide a means of communication. There were tunes and drum beats that would signify when it was time to wake up, time to go to bed, time to charge the enemy, time to retreat, and so on. The tune that we assembled to today is one of those tunes called Drummer's Call, and that would be when the musicians in the camp heard that particular tune played, they would know it was time to assemble. Additionally, fifes and drums were used to keep the morale of the troops up, as music always has. And in the early days of the American colonies, we had many patriotic tunes, but no national anthem. There was a patriot by the name of William Billings, who, as legend had it, desperately wanted to contribute to the war effort. However, he was unable to be a soldier due to a withered hand. Instead, he wrote tunes with lyrics that would inspire the colonists to fight. One such tune he called Chester was full of such lyrics, and it actually became the unofficial national anthem of the colonists. We'd like to play that tune for you as a quick step and as a hymn, followed by the tune Harem Scarem. But first, our fifer, my uncle, Dennis, will sing the first verse for you.
Let tyrants shake their iron rod, and slavery clank her galling chain. We fear them not, we trust in God, New England's God forever.